As Prince William County Public School students return to school, we understand that many families are concerned about student safety and the changes that have been implemented to create a safe environment. We want to ensure every parent and student that safety and well-being is our top concern. We need all students to do their part in protecting themselves and their fellow students by adhering to the prevention measures and school safety practices presented in this video.
Keeping you safe starts before you leave home. Your parents have been asked to talk to you about how you are feeling. Your parents will ask you a list of screening questions that have been provided by the CDC. It is important that you tell your parents that how you are feeling is not related to an existing health condition. Do you have a temperature of 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit or higher when taken by mouth? Do you have a sore throat? Do you have a new, uncontrolled cough that causes difficulty breathing? If you have a chronic cough due to allergies or asthma, is there a change in your cough from your baseline? Do you have diarrhea, vomiting, or abdominal pain? Do you have a new onset of a severe headache with a fever? Have you had at least 15 minutes of close contact, meaning within 6 feet, with a person who has tested positive for COVID-19? If you answered yes to any of the symptom questions, and yes to the question about being in contact with another person who has tested positive for COVID-19, you will need to stay home. Your parent or guardian should contact your doctor. Also, they need to contact your school to request an excused absence. Your parent or guardian will receive information about when you can return to school. Teachers can provide your assignments virtually as long as you feel well enough to complete schoolwork. For most of you, the day will start with boarding one of our school buses. So what will riding a school bus be like? All students are asked to wear a face covering when boarding and riding any Prince William County Public School bus. The seats will be marked to show you where to sit, or your bus driver will direct you to a seat where you can sit at a safe distance from other riders. If you are riding the bus with a sibling or another student who lives in your home, you may sit together in a seat. When you are boarding or exiting the bus, it is important that you maintain at least 3, preferably 6 feet of physical distance between you and the student in front of you. We want your bus riding experience to be safe and enjoyable. So what will it be like with new policies in place to protect you when you arrive at school? When arriving at school, you will find many caring adults there to welcome you. Your teachers, administrators, counselors, support staff, and cafeteria workers will all be wearing masks to ensure their safety and your safety. Know that they are smiling under those masks because they are so happy to see you. You will be asked to wash or sanitize your hands before entering the building. When you enter your school building, you need to report directly to your classroom. Your classroom will be set up differently than what you are used to. This is to ensure that there is space between you and your classmates. You will find that desks are spaced out to maintain at least 3 to 6 feet of physical distance. You may also find that fewer students are seated at tables to ensure appropriate distance. To help prevent the spread of COVID-19, safe hygiene practices will be more encouraged during the school day. Your teachers will ask you to do the following. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. 20 seconds is the time it should take you to sing the song Happy Birthday. It may help to sing the song silently to yourself while washing your hands. If soap and water are not available, use the hand sanitizer in your classroom. Avoid touching your face. Cover coughs and sneezes with a tissue, or you can cough or sneeze into your elbow. Handshakes, high fives, fist bumps, and hugs should be replaced with head nods, waves, and big smiles under your mask. It is important to not share supplies that you have brought to school or classroom materials that your teacher has provided for you. Teacher-supplied items have been safely disinfected for your use. During the school day, you will be asked to wear a face covering in situations where you cannot physically distance yourself from your classmates and while you are in common places in your school. These include in the hallway, in the restroom, and in common areas like the cafeteria or gym. Yes, there will be times when you do not have to wear your mask. When you are outside or able to have 6 feet of space between you and another person, you may take off your mask. However, for your safety and the safety of others, we will ask that you wear your mask as much as possible during the school day. Be assured that playground equipment will be disinfected frequently. Eating lunch with your classmates can be a highlight of the day, but for your safety and the safety of your classmates, lunchtime will be different when you return to school. You can bring your lunch from home, or you may buy a pre-packaged lunch from the school cafeteria. Most likely you will eat lunch in your classroom at your assigned seat. However, there may be times that you and your classmates are able to eat in the school cafeteria. It is important not to share food or drinks. Only eat the food and drink the beverage that you have brought with you or that you have purchased. With the new policies in place, school will be different, but school will still be fun. Your teachers and other caring adults in the building will find many ways to make learning interesting and fun, even with the safety procedures in place. We want each of you to enjoy school, especially during these difficult times. Safety is the #1 priority in Prince William County Public Schools. We have a school nurse in each of our schools who is there to help you if you feel ill at any time during the school day. Your school nurse is a healthcare professional who will comfort you and help you understand any physical concerns that you may have. If you feel sick during the school day, please tell your teacher immediately and request to go to the school clinic. Your school clinic will also look different than it has in the past. Depending on the type of illness you have, you may be taken to another room near the clinic. Don't be alarmed by your school nurse's appearance. He or she may have to interact with other ill students throughout the day. For added safety, they may be wearing a gown, gloves, and a face shield. We need to make sure that your school nurse is protected so they can be there to help you. What will the end of the school day be like? It will be a little different. You will pack up your belongings, place your items in your backpack. We know that you like to help each other, but remember, for right now, only touch the items that belong to you. If you ride a school bus, remember the seats will be marked to show you where to sit, or your school bus driver will direct you to a seat where you can sit at a safe distance from other riders. And if you are riding the bus with a sibling or another student who lives in your home, you may sit together. When the bus reaches your stop, remember when exiting, it is important that you maintain at least 3, preferably 6 feet of physical distance between you and the student in front of you. When you get home, you should wash the mask that you wore to school. The manufacturer of your face covering should have provided wash directions for you to follow. You should be able to wash it in a washing machine and dry it in your dryer. However, with your parent or guardian's help, you can wash your mask by hand. To do this, create a mixture of 4 teaspoons of bleach per quart of room temperature water. Let the face covering soak in this solution for at least 5 minutes. Then lay it out flat to dry. We know that these past few months have been scary and filled with uncertainty for many of you. When you return to school, your teachers, partnering with your school counselors, will do their best to address any stress or fears that you may have about returning to school. If you ever need assistance or you just want to talk to someone, please ask any adult for help, and the right person will be made available to assist you. We all know that kindness is important. Now, more than ever, it is important to understand that this is a stressful time for everyone. An extra bit of kindness can make a big difference in everyone's day.
As you can see, we're taking many steps to make sure you feel comfortable and safe during your school day. The safety precautions we reviewed in this video have been put in place to protect you and those around you. We look forward to seeing all of you when you return to your school building. We are excited to continue your learning journey with Prince William County Public Schools.